creating 6 new ministries and creating 6 new departments. Mr. Speaker, I'm totally against this bill, basically because, we are here creating jobs for ourselves and not worrying about creating jobs for our people. That's literally what it is, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, we should be worried about creating jobs for our people and and improving the living standards of our people and not creating jobs for ourselves. Mr. Speaker, our youth is a time bomb. Unemployment is time bomb. Law and order situation in our country is time bomb, and it's spiraling out of control. When we create 6 new ministries, it's cost involved, Mr. Speaker. Cost. We already have 4 new ministers established. The Ministry of International Trade and Investment, Ministry of Oil Palm, Ministry of Coffee, and Ministry of Livestock. These ministries, Mr. Speaker, as we speak, do not have departments. We do not have departments for these 4 ministers that are existing. We have policymakers, but where are the drivers? We need to establish departments by way of policy and legislation. We are now coming to this floor of Parliament to try and ask the Parliament to approve 6 new ministries. Mr. Speaker, we cannot afford to create more cost that our country is already carrying. We have also created 13 new electorates. 7 have already been voted in just the election that we just had. And these 13 new electorates, 13 new MPs, we are yet to establish their DDAs, their office. Where's the infrastructure? The administrative structure of the CEO of the district finance manager, the program managers. See, when we do this, we change the entire public service machinery. And that's where cost is involved. Mr. Speaker, we do not need 6 new ministries. We do not need to create 6 more jobs for ourselves. We need to create jobs for our people, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, our government is also embarking on 18 special economic zones. 18 special economic zones. When we have ailing infrastructure, our power is more or less non-existent. Electricity. Where is your sewer? Sewage and sanitation. Water supply. We have not fixed this. We have not fixed power problems in our country. We have no proper water supply systems in our country, and yet we are coming to the floor creating jobs for ourselves. Creating jobs for ourselves. The pay packets of ministers, the perks and privileges of ministers, the new departments, the CEOs that we're going to have, the first secretaries, the FASs. This is cost, Mr. Speaker. Cost. Mr. Speaker, we have so much underlying issues. We are investing so much in Connect PNG program, but yet we are not fixing existing roads. We have so much to deliver to our people. We cannot afford.
We have a point of order. What is your point of order, Mr. Minister?
Connect PNG is investing in new roads and also old roads. So I think may appeal leader law refrain in this word. We are not maintaining the old roads.
Honourable Member.
Mr. Speaker, I'm basically trying to say that all these activities that's taking place, it involves cost. And right now, we cannot generate enough internal revenue to be able to support our budget. we are going out of our country and going and negotiating to borrow. We are on economic life support, Mr. Speaker. We cannot afford to have 6 more new ministries. We must address our existing problems, Mr. Speaker. That is the point I'm trying to drive at. We must address our growing youth, the growing unemployment, the law and order situation. We should be worried about how do we address the conditions of our policemen, of our CIS personnel, of our Defense Force personnel, of our teachers, of our doctors, our nurses. That's what we should be worried about. Our hospitals, our schools, there's no medicine. Only today we know that there's no vaccines for our children. And yet we are coming to this floor of Parliament to pay our